welcome to DIY We Comfy. Today we are going to talk about a touchy subject, which is overcoming the loss of loved ones. After having lost a grown-up son, losing my junior brothers, and losing my amazing, fantastic mom, I know the pain of losing a loved ones, especially when they are much younger. Even when they are older, it is still the same. Talk less of when they're younger, the pain really intensifies. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at the 5 steps that we can follow in order to overcome the loss of these loved ones. I just said overcome. I didn't say we're going to forget about them. It's impossible to forget about them. So the number 1 steps is the acceptance that they are gone. There's nothing we could do. We cannot bring them back. I wish there's a miracle to bring my then 24 years old that passed in 2016 back. I look back and most of the time, I'm like, why does that happen to me? I have no idea. I'm not going to lie to you. I've asked that question several times, but I've been unable to get answer. So I just have to get to the reality and the fact that, which is going to be the number 2 step that we have to follow. The fact that I have to allow myself to grieve. So sometimes when I feel like crying, I don't hold it in. I cry. I let the cry flows. So that after having cried, I can sit back. I'm like, okay, as a human being, I've done what I have to do. I just have to move on with life. So let's go to the number 3. The number 3 steps we're going to have to follow is try to hang on to the positive, good memories of these loved ones. Whatever they were doing when they were on this planet with us, that brings smile to our face. If you try to hang on to that most of the time, that will bring joy to us. And that will make us smile. And that is what our soul needs most of the time. Number 4 step is that we have to make sure that we speak up when we have to. The reason being that when you don't speak up and you bottle things inside, actually, I'm not a doctor, but I've seen so many people around me, either colleagues or friends or neighbors, that when things that bothers them a lot and they bottle it inside, and I've seen some that falls into depression. And that is the greatest mistake that we can make. If you are in it already, you have no choice. You have to find a way to control it. But if you are not there yet, don't get yourself into it. So if need be, and you need to speak up, please do not hesitate at all. You either have to go see a therapist, you either have to go see your psychologist, or go to your family doctor that will recommend, this or that for you. That is gonna help you out. And if you have true, and I say the word true families or friends, which is someone you can rely on, that you can trust, that when you pour your mind out to, they're not going to make fun of you. Let it out. Talk to them. Let them help you a little bit. Because when you are able to talk and speak your mind out, it relieves your soul. Or if you have a religious leader that you trust, please make sure you do that as well. And the 5th steps that we recommend is getting yourself occupied. I always say, devil find job for idle hand, idle mind. Especially when we're in this state of, thinking of our loved ones, or of mourning or going through the pain of our loved ones. Our mind will be focused on that terrible tragedy that happened to us. What do? What we can do is to make sure that we occupy our time. It has anything that you can do. Like I'm doing this, I'm trying to occupy myself. I'm trying to occupy my time. If you have to volunteer, you volunteer. If you have to go to school, you go to school. If you have to, maybe whatever job that you are doing, that you really have to make sure you become more professional. Just find something to occupy your time. Even if it's ordinary watching TV, find a good TV shows that you will watch when you don't have nothing else to do. There's nothing else worse in life for your mind to be idle, because then you start thinking of so many things that is actually not good for you. Life is amazingly vague. And I use the word amazing. I mean, not in a good way, because life is really vague without happiness. There's no way that you can enjoy life without happiness. And it's for sure that our loved ones that are gone to the Lord, they will never want us to be miserable on this planet. They will want us to be happy on their behalf because they did not plan to leave us when they left. But we know this kind of life that we live. We have no choice than to make sure we keep the happiness going on their behalf. That's it for today. If you have any comment or if you have anything to add more to anyone going through these tragedies, please make sure you put it down in the comment section below. Take care. Stay safe and stay happy. Bye-bye.